Well, put another $1 in the Dr. Haywood was right jar. I told you this was going to happen at the Young Lions Cup, that eventually you and Jayson Xavier would fall apart, and now it's happened in spectacular fashion, and he has promised to embarrass you in front of your own family. How does that make you feel, Olumide?
How does that make me feel?
Yeah.
Let me ask you, Doc, how does that make you feel?
Oh, I think it makes for great television. I'm excited.
Oh, I bet you do, huh? Because all this is happening because of you. Me and him were fine, but then you just had to poke your stupid nose in our business, huh? You just had to instigate stuff. You just had to stoke the fire, huh?
No.
Yeah.
I just doing my job as a journalist.
Now shut up. You said enough. Now it's my time to talk. Jayson, best believe, man, you're my brother. I love you. We've been through a lot. We should have been tag team champions. You're right. There's plenty of times where, through no one's fault but my own, I put my hands on you. I screwed you over. And for that, I apologize. I didn't mean to do that. But you crossed the line. I thought we were family. So now you're going to talk about my family like they're nothing? That's where we have a problem. So guess what? It's a new year, right? 2024, right, Doc?
I believe so.
And this is Kickstart, right?
Yes, it is.
So I'm going to start this year off by kicking your ass. So me and you, Jayson, we gonna squash this tonight. And best believe, once it's done, it's your ass. Back to you, Doc.
Well, apparently everything's all my fault. Excuse me.
Tell you what you gonna just give it a limelight. Just give it a limelight. Face of greatness is standing right here in front of you. So listen closely, I'ma tell you what you gonna just give it a limelight. Just give it a limelight. Just give it a limelight. Y'all ain't ready for none like us. PCW trouble to some of you stunting tough. When your best is not enough and everything's looking rough, you gotta push past it fast, ain't no stopping when it built like us. So catch your buzz, it goes along with those that shine bright. Through sweat and blood, I paved the road that glows to limelight. And rhyme tied and fight for whatever's necessary. Not temporary, we varied, invested very rarely. No time to be sedentary, everything else is secondary. Success and nothing less is what I expect till I'm dead and buried. Nearly clearing the ceiling when I face the crowd is cheering. Never weary or fearing as we chase our adversary. Face of greatness is standing right here in front of you. So listen closely, I'ma tell you what you gonna just give it a limelight. Just give it a limelight. Face of greatness is standing right here in front of you. So listen closely, I'ma tell you what you gonna just give it a limelight. Just give it a limelight.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following preliminary contest is scheduled for one fall.
Well, folks, here we go. Another episode of PCW Limelight, and we've got Brandon Nash.
Excuse me, my voice until he started trash talking Red Blood the other last show. Calling us a bunch of neckheads and stuff like that. Take it away.
Well, if the shoe fits, I mean, come on, he was talking about Red Blood, and I challenge you to say there are not meth heads up in Red Blood. But we're not here to talk about meth heads. We are here to talk about Mad Daddy Milo's right hand man.
Brandon Nash, since Dr. Haywood has a hard time saying Brandon.
Well, Mad Daddy Milo likes to keep him unnamed. He wants to keep him hungry. He's got to make a name for himself before he can be just casually mentioned. Okay? He's got to earn the name, and Mad Daddy Milo's helping him earn that name.
So she's taken him so far under his wing that we're not even allowed to say his name. We're not allowed to say Brandon Nash.
I mean, seriously, where would you rather be than under Mac Daddy Milo's wing? Exactly. Oh my goodness, this does not look good for Brandon Nash.
Oh, is he going to bring the Budz out? This is going to be interesting. The PCW tag team.
I don't see belts.
The Killa Gorilla Cordero Ulloa out here representing the Red Club. And Megan, he didn't take kindly to what Brandon Nash had to say last show, just as I was rambling about earlier.
Well, I get the feeling that Killa Gorilla doesn't take kindly to anything. Look, he didn't even take kindly to Brandon Johnson standing there with the camera trying to make him look good.
That's true. I mean, if you were to toss in his direction or just look at him just the wrong way, that's what you're going to get.
He is a very angry individual. Wrestling makes strange bedfellows. It's weird that he would link up with the new Budz with his anger issues.
Yeah, all of his anger issues, and he's linked up with probably the chillest tag team in PCW history.
Well, let's check out Brandon Nash here. I believe this is the first time I've seen the man without a shirt on. He's tatted up like a biker.
That's true.
This is we've been sleeping on Brandon Nash, maybe.
And it looks like he's out here ready to fight with his fist taped up. And it looks like, we're going to start this off with a little collar elbow tie-in, but the Killa Gorilla is not having it. And he's not going to be able to go blow for blow with Cordero Ulloa.
No, definitely not. Cordero Ulloa definitely got the power advantage. Brandon Nash going to have to figure out a strategy to beat down the beatdown artist.
He's going to have to try to outsmart the Gorilla, but sometimes brain just doesn't overcome wrong.
Well, we will see about that. Let's see what kind of brains Mac Daddy Milo's right-hand man can bring to the table. Oh, my God!
Big clothesline from the Killa Gorilla. And Brandon Nash is already out of the ring. Having all that wind knocked right out of him.
Yeah, I would not want to be in the same space as Cordero. Oh, even having trouble getting out. Oh, my goodness!
Face to the mat. And he's going to throw Brandon Nash right back in. And so far, Cordero has this match firmly in his grasp.
And the plebs clapping for the monkey like they were at the zoo.
Cordero has Brandon Nash up. Nash reverses it. And a big back break on that hairy back. I'm amazed he got his nails in there.
I wouldn't want to touch that carpet. Whoa!
Back suplex, bring the Gorilla down. One. And only a one count. Cordero Ulloa is able to kick out almost immediately.
Still, impressive display of offense from Brandon Nash that I don't believe we have seen before. And
it looks like he's trying to use that, not only his brain, but his speed to try to outwit the Gorilla. He charges in the corner, big clothesline. The Killa Gorilla stumbling out to the center.
Going up to the high red district, and I am never a fan of flips and twists. This is not a good idea. Caught him!
Oh, Cordero catches him, falls down, but he's going to power him right back up.
Couldn't quite negotiate the weight, but he's got him now.
And he has him right up. In that fall away slam position. Slam.
He calls that the Gorilla up.
2 and 3. Cordero Ulloa making short work of Milo's student, or whatever you want to call him.
Right-hand man.
Right-hand man just got his head stomped in.
Well, Brandon Nash going to have to go back to the drawing board. Cordero gonna be joining the Budz later on as they take on the adult dudes for the PCW Tag Team titles, which they do not have.
They don't physically have them, but I got a feeling things are gonna go their way tonight.
Well, we'll see about that, folks. We got more coming up after this.
Promotional consideration paid for by the following. I have a dream.
By any means necessary.
I'm so mean I make medicine sick.
We are the ones we've been waiting for.
And tonight, I stand as 10,000 to the 10th power.
I guarantee that I will spark the brain that will change the world.
The world is mine.
What's up, everybody? AJ Kirsch here, and it is kind of crazy to think that 2023 marks 20 years since I got my start in pro wrestling. 20 years since I first started training, and I first started training at the Pro Championship Wrestling Work Farm, now known as Primetime University, because it is still, to this day, run by my original trainer, Mr. Primetime, Zach Reed. Now, if you are an aspiring pro wrestler, referee, manager, ring announcer, commentator, basically if you've ever wanted to pursue a career in pro wrestling, get after it, because that dream isn't going to chase itself. Hit up PCW NorCal for all the info and to sign up. And remember, if you want to be the best, you got to train with the best. And at Primetime University, champions train here. Jayson Xavier coming down to the ring right now, taking on a new attitude in the past couple of months. And I had the opportunity to interview backstage. Let's go back to that right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, my guest right now is the Cheetah, Jayson Xavier.
Special guest.
Special guest. My
you.
apologies. So, Jayson, tonight you face your former best friend in Illuminate in an Oroville street fight. How are you feeling tonight?
How do I feel? I feel great. You see, off the chain, I was invited for the doctor's office. Is that what it's called?
That's what it's called.
All I did was get a platform to speak my truth. Olumide took it upon himself to make it personal, put his hands on me, and you know what? Unlike some people around here who would threaten to call the police, I've been blessed an opportunity in an Oroville street fight. Anything goes, pinfall, 10 count to prove my point. Olumide, you made it personal. Put your hands on me for no good reason other than speaking the truth. Well, now you and your family are going to witness the beating that I'm going to put on you, where I finally prove my point that I'm number one. Olumide, you're number two, buddy.
It's going to be one hell of a war. Guys, back to ringside.
Just feel like he didn't do anything wrong. He feels like he didn't make this personal. He feels like this is all Illuminate's fault.
Well, it is! Illuminate kept him in the shadows, trying to actively keep Jayson Xavier down. When Illuminate debuted, Jayson Xavier was just a referee. Illuminate didn't tell anyone, oh, hey, this is my friend, he's an amazing athlete. I wasn't told that. I didn't know this guy was a ninja warrior. And speaking of the Dark Fox Olumide. This young man has power, has strength, has everything going for him to make it in this business.
He is definitely a 5-tool wrestler, along with that 6-tool, the X Factor.
Well, well, definitely a lot of tools when it comes to Olumide.
Olumide not wasting any time against Jayson Xavier, going straight after the shot. But Jayson is going to give it back tenfold. Off the ropes, and I'm trying for a hurricanrana, but the strength of Dark Fox powers him into a slam and gets him right off it. Goes for a splash, blocks or stops himself, hits him up, front face slam, and a big scoop slam, and the pace of this match is already blinding.
Absolutely blinding, just like the anger that Olumide is feeling. The man is completely irrational. He blamed me for all this.
Well, Doc, you do have a habit of instigating. Whether you realize it or not, you have a very bad habit of that.
Olumide and Jayson Xavier trading blows at the outside. I just said that eventually one of these two guys they're going to have to face. And one's going to have to lose. And Olumide seemed to take exception with that at the Young Lions Cup.
Olumide dropping Jayson Xavier right face first onto the side of the ring, the hardest part of the ring. So it's like taking just a face full of steel. And Olumide leading Xavier into the crowd.
No countouts, no submissions.
Almost like if he's heading for
Oh, that's one of Olumide's relatives. Jayson Xavier said that he was going to embarrass Olumide in front of Olumide's brother, I believe that is. I believe Olumide's father in the crowd as well.
Jayson Xavier trying to get away from Olumide, but Olumide's not having it. Caught right back up to him. We have fans on their feet everywhere.
Yeah, folks, we're going to try and keep calling the action as best we can. Oh!
That's right in his eyes. And a drop kick rocks the Dark Fox. Goes for a clothesline. Xavier has him up. Back suplex into the center of the ring. Goes for the cover. One. And only a 1 count. Dark Fox isn't going to be giving up that easily.
First bit of big offense Jayson Xavier has been able to make in this match. Like I said, Olumide's so angry he's become irrational. And I would say irrationally envious of Jayson Xavier too, or maybe rationally. As much as you talk about Olumide being a 5-toolkit wrestler, Jayson Xavier has all those tools as well.
Absolutely. I will not take anything away from Jayson Xavier, but you got to wonder who wants this match more.
Well,
who wants to win more?
Who
wants to punish their opponent?
Done? Okay. I think it's Jayson Xavier, but Olumide just gave him that big European uppercut. I think Jayson Xavier he's been shoved into Olumide's shadow so much. Olumide's always been the odds-on favorite.
Baseball slide right, oh my goodness, right to Olumide's face. And that could have rung his bell quite hard.
Remember, folks, no disqualifications, and with the animosity between these two, it is bound to get violent.
1, 2, and he kicks out at 2. Honestly, I'm amazed that he was able to kick out at 2. Xavier brings him back down, lays the boots to him, looking to wear out the Dark Fox. looking like he's unwrapping some of that tape. Now he's going to choke Illuminate. And unfortunately, this is all legal. Karina Kyle can't do anything about it.
Well, Karina Kyle is thus there to count the pinfall. And that's pretty much it. Jayson Xavier going up to that second rope, gonna fly!
Illuminate catches up with that scary straight into a backbreaker right in the center of the ring.
That's gotta be like getting your back adjusted violently on a tree trunk!
Oh, a big splash! But Xavier gets his knees up right into Dark Fox's gut.
And those well-chiseled abs of Olumide just took a world of punishment.
Abs can only do so much to protect you. And he has the belt wrapped around his fist, and he's beating his former best friend down with those right fists connecting right to his face.
Best friend went out the window into the doctor's office and off the chain.
Pins him by the throat, but still kicks out at 2. Jayson Xavier having some few choice words for the crowd tonight.
Well, they aren't exactly saying nice things and singing love songs to him either.
Illuminate trying to fight back, but Jayson Xavier is just stopping him at every turn. And a knee to the back brings him down the Dark Fox once again, face down to the mat. And Jayson Xavier has that belt once again. This isn't good, Doc. And he blocks the shot. Punches Xavier right in the face. Big back body drop. Stops the Cheetah dead in his tracks, and he's going for a pin. 1, 2, and he kick out at 2. And what? You see the vertical jump? 1, 2, and kicks out at 2.5. Doc, that jump was amazing.
Incredible athleticism always on display from Olumide. He definitely gets a huge vertical leap with that fox splash, he likes to call it.
Impressive.
And now he's got the belt, but Jayson Xavier cuts him off with the chair. And now, all on that back knee of Olumide.
And now he's going to choke the Dark Fox with that chair. And Karina Kyle can only tell him to stop, but just she can't stop the match.
Orville street fight rules in effect.
And I believe the only reason why he threw away that chair is because the Dark Fox was fighting it so hard, it could drain him just trying to choke him out. Jayson Xavier, then Cheetah, measuring up the Dark Fox. Illuminate ducks the chair shot, brings down the Cheetah, goes for another shot, brings him down again, but Jayson Xavier back up, blocks the punch, and a European uppercut brings the Cheetah right back down.
The Dark Fox firing up as he smells his prey, and
once again having that belt, and he's whipping Xavier across the back. Oh, I'll never get used to that sound, Doc.
Well, your dad didn't do his job.
Oh, that lever right across the back. Has him up in the full Nelson, big slam. And a 2 count, Jayson Xavier. I don't know how he kicked out, but he sure kicked out.
Getting scourged with that belt will knock all the air out of you. The pain is enough where you could even lose consciousness when someone like the Dark Fox whips you with it.
Illuminate getting incredibly frustrated. Jayson Xavier fighting out of that fireman's carry, pushes the Dark Fox into the corner. Oh, and a big cutter off the top rope.
Amazing athleticism on display by the two-time Ninja Warrior finalist.
2, and a 2.5 count, and the Dark Fox just barely kicks out. Jayson Xavier put Illuminate away. Going for the steel chair once again.
If I was Jayson Xavier, I would take this opportunity to punish Olumide for all the main event matches that he stole from me. From making me lose the tag team titles because of my obsession with JMM.
Xavier whip. Olumide reversed into that chair. Illuminate picks him up. And a front flip. I don't even know what to call that, Doc.
Well, you're the play-by-play man. You should know I'm the color guy. And we got two.
2.5. Jayson Xavier once again somehow kicks out of a big move by Illuminate.
Like I said, Jayson Xavier way more to prove. Illuminate's obsession with JMM cost them the tag team titles. And that's why when Illuminate had the chance to win the Prospects Championship, he was betrayed by the cheetah, Jayson Xavier. Oh, God, what a chop!
I felt that chop on my chest, Doc.
I felt it, too. I think the whole front row felt it.
I'm pretty sure the door behind us vibrated just a little bit. Whips him into the corner, Jayson Xavier.
Into the chair!
And that's going to rock the Dark Fox. Jayson Xavier picks him up in the fireman's carry.
I don't know what you call that.
2, and once again, 2.5, he kicks out. Jayson Xavier's beside himself. He can't believe it.
These two know each other so well. As I said, they faced each other in the preliminary bout of the Young Lions Cup. Also faced each other at the River Valley Showdown. Illuminate coming out on top twice. Jayson Xavier definitely been the underdog when it comes to Illuminate his whole life, and now he's going up top.
Off the rope. Rolls through. Illuminate picks him up.
Illuminator!
And he goes for the pin. 1, 2. And Jayson Xavier rolls out of it.
I thought Illuminate had him. Illuminate can't believe it.
He thought he had it as well. I thought he had it. But Jayson Xavier somehow just rolling right out of it.
Bloodthirsty plebs calling for tables, and
extended tables.
They're going to get the belt.
Illuminate looking to punish Xavier.
Oh, there it is again. And look at that welt on the back of Jayson Xavier.
He's definitely feeling Illuminate's wrath currently. And I don't think Illuminate takes any joy in doing this.
I think this is secretly what Illuminate has always wanted to do.
Oh, those welts forming on the back of it. Jayson Xavier is making me cringe, Doc. How much more punishment can he take from the Dark Fox? Picks him up once again into that fireman's carry. Goes for the Illuminator again. Jayson Xavier fights out of it off the ropes. Big clothesline brings the Dark Fox down. And he's going to roll him over, go for a pin. A slow pin. No, he's not going for the pin. He's going, looks like back up top, Doc.
Ninja's prerogative going up to the top rope.
High risk, high reward. Here he goes off the top. Big elbow drop across the Dark Fox's chest. 2 and kicks out at 2.75.
Beautifully executed top rope elbow, and the frustration showing on the cheetah.
The frustration moving from Illuminate all the way to Jayson Xavier. Jayson Xavier just doesn't know how to put away his former best friend.
As I said, these two know each other so well. And look, there's Jayson Xavier's back, just all welty and nasty from those belt strikes.
Going off the rope, going for a clothesline. Duck and a big pounce brings Xavier back down, but does Illuminate have enough energy to go for the pin or capitalize?
We are back to square one.
Both competitors down, out of breath, almost in desperation mode. Both are feeling incredibly frustrated.
Illuminate's family on the edge of their seat as this contest continues.
And a shot to the midsection with that steel chair. Illuminate picking up that chair. Oh! To the Dark Fox down below by Jayson Xavier's forearm. And it looks like he's got him in a... That's a choke, Doc. But chokes are completely legal. He's wrenching in on it. Dark Fox trying to fight out of it before he loses consciousness.
Look at him, he's getting up to a vertical base. Impressive strength, but now he's back down. Jayson Xavier clamped down like a pit bull.
He's not letting up at all, Doc.
And this is like the nature videos when you see the cheetah take down the wildebeest.
The cheetah right now taking the fox. But rope breaks mean nothing in this match. Illuminate just trying to get away from the cheetah.
And I think I just saw the light go out of Illuminate's eyes.
Nobody's home. The light is fading, but Jayson Xavier letting up, surprisingly enough.
What's he reaching for?
Moving Illuminate back onto his back, but not going for a pin. He's got his feet up on the ropes.
He's gonna tape him to the ropes. Illuminate is unconscious, and
he's defenseless. Why doesn't he just try to go for the win? Is he looking to punish Illuminate more? He goes for the cover. 1, 2, and 3.
And Jayson Xavier got the win. Shoulders down. Zach Bay rings the bell. Illuminate is starting to come back to consciousness, but he can't break off of it. He's still tied up to the ropes.
He's still gasping for air. He's trying to regain the footing, but he doesn't really know. Now he's figuring out what's going on, but he can't get out of the ropes. Even though he is tall, dark, and handsome, he can't reach those.
Oh, Jayson Xavier wiping the dirt off of his shoes symbolically on Olumide, wiping his feet.
Sign of disrespect to his former best friend. Referee Brandon Nash trying to help Olumide acetate.
But Jayson Xavier has proved that he is just as good as the Dark Fox Olumide, if not better, with this win. And we will have to see what's in store after this victory from the Cheetah.
And tonight in Oroville, California, the Cheetah has outsmarted the Fox.
Well, folks, that is all the time we've got for this week. For Buck James, Dr. Haywood telling you to take it easy, and if it's easy, take it twice.
Have a good night, everybody. Make sure to subscribe.
Down here on Planet Zero, they swing that devil hard. No words, no peace, no advocate. No signs of life so far.
This is Jayson Xavier, and you're watching PCW Limelight. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to drop a comment that the Cheetah is your #1 favorite wrestler.